Mm, mm. Hey, what's up, y'all? I am Lisa Blonay, and I am back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to Blonay Got Tea, where we are keeping up with the culture, y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in. If you guys are into social media reality, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you share out this video, okay? We are on the road to 10K, you guys. You know what? Welcome and welcome back. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday. It is currently 9:49 right here on the West Coast. Let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into Karlissa and the mess that is going on in the Harvey Porter. Who else's last name? The Harvey Porters? Because I'm just now finding out that Dre's last name is Harvey. Okay? And who is Dre? I'm talking about Blueface's brother. Okay? Now, a surprise to me that Karlissa's sister, Carletta, has her own YouTube channel. And she was on IG. So I knew she had her own IG. I did not know that she was on YouTube. But I was out here on these social media streets and I ran up on her live. And on her live, she was dragging the F out of Karlissa. And I was like, what? Do the Dorseys and Malones and the rest of the generational curses out here have competition? Because it looks like Carlissa's sister has tapped in. Okay. She's tapped in. Now, let me let you guys go ahead and see what I'm talking about. And if you guys don't know, Dre and Blueface are both behind bars right now. Okay. Now, Dre went to jail March of last year. Okay. He went to jail March of last year. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, he went to jail March of last year, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this up so you guys can see. I got a snapshot of the paperwork. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I'm just stuck right now. Okay, so while I'm pulling this up, y'all, so I came across her YouTube, right? And she was going in on Karlissa. Not only was she going in on Karlissa, she was telling all Dre's business. Okay? All of Dre's business that we would not have known. Well, most of us would not have known if she wouldn't have just came out there like that. The way these clout chasers work is amazing to me. And everybody is throwing everybody up under the bus. Now, don't you worry. I got the tea for you, but let me give you a little bit of information so you can know exactly what I'm putting down. Okay. Now, if you guys remember Dre, who is Blueface's brother, and I don't know why I can't find it. He went to jail March of last year. Okay. Now his charges, let me go ahead and bring it up. I don't know why I can't bring this up. And there is a slight delay, you guys. So thank you so much for just hanging with me because that's the reason why I'm kind of late because I was trying to like refresh it. I don't know what's going on. Um, Let me see. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up, you guys. Because I just had a screenshot of, okay, here it is. Here it is. Let me bring up this screenshot for you guys, okay? And this is how I found out his last name was Harvey, okay? I'm not going to say that I didn't know that he had a different father. Well, I am going to say because I really, I didn't know his last name was Harvey. Andre Lamont Harvey. And he was arrested on March 7th at 1:16 in the morning. Now, let me bring this up so you guys know exactly what his charges are. And let me make sure you guys can hear me okay. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now, now at the time, I think he was at the Lerdo Justice Facility. It shows his booking number, yeah, holding, date of birth, ID, all that, whatever. Okay. His total bail was set at 55K. Okay, so $55,000. I think that what would he have to pay on that? The full thing or 5,500? I'm not sure. But his bail was 55K. You guys see his arrest date right here, which was March the 7th. Oh, of this year. I said last year. I'm tripping. This year, I'm tripping. At 1:16 in the morning. So he's been in there a little over what, 3 months, almost 4 months? Yeah, almost 4 months, guys. Now, these are his charges. Now, get into this, okay? And remember, he got into it with his baby mama. I mean, I remember that. Okay, shout out to Blue Rock TVs. This is what post we're using. And it goes on to say Blueface's brother, Andre Harvey, has found himself in legal trouble. Reports confirm that he was arrested on March the 7th of this year, facing two charges. His bail has been set at $55,000. Harvey is scheduled to appear in court in Kern County on, which has already passed, March 11th, 2025 of this year at 8 a.m. Stay tuned for further updates. Okay, so this is a few months ago, you guys. This may be important to say. All statements, commentary, and opinions are alleged. All topics are for entertainment purposes only. I may want to start saying that. That's a great idea. Okay, you guys. Now, these are his charges. I've read you the rest of the information. Let's get into his charges. Now, he was charged with inflict corporal injury of spouse cohabitant, new effect 412. So I don't know what that means, but I would assume it's April 12th of this year. And he was also charged with willful cruelty to child. So I don't even know what that's about, but it doesn't sound good at all. So does that mean he did something to his child too as well? Maybe he what he did to his baby mama, it was in front of the child and they consider that, cruelty. I don't know. But to me, that means he did something to his child. I don't know. Doesn't sound good. I wouldn't want that under my name, on the side of my name. Just it doesn't rub right with me. And the fact that you're still incarcerated, okay? Now, I don't know much about Dre. I'm learning and getting into it. You know what I'm saying? And I researched just a little bit for this, but I really haven't been up on Dre in jail. Okay, you guys. So I'm reading what I have, and that's what we're gonna go by. And I'm discovering a lot of the video clips I'm gonna be playing along with you. Okay. Now it says hearing details. I guess he had a hearing earlier this year, March 11th, 3 p.m. And at the Superior Court Metropolitan, I think that would be in Los Angeles. I'm not sure. Yeah, LA. So this is initially what happened. Okay. Now, fast forward. Hold on. Fast forward, y'all. Okay, to today. Well, yesterday. And hold on. Let me. Y'all, fast forward, okay, to today. Well, this was yesterday. Karlissa's sister was saying some low down, dirty shame shit. Okay, and the thing about it is, she was speaking on Karlissa, but the things that she was saying was like, you know, exposing more people. And then I don't know who she was with. I don't know if it was another family member. Whoever she was with was just going off, calling Carly. Look, I'm gonna let y'all hear it, okay? I'm gonna let you guys hear what went down. Now they've always been at odds, and like Carlissa's sister says in one of these lives, that they have always had this kind of toxic back and forth, this toxic relationship. So it is now playing out, okay? It is now playing out on these social media streets. Now, Carlissa does respond, but if you guys remember, Dre has not spoken kindly on his mama. Now, true enough, he's been on here and he's defended her. That's definitely true. But he hasn't spoke too kindly on Carlissa. And it's more of a like a love-hate relationship. I don't know. But what stands out is his conspiracy tone when he speaks. When he speaks with that little conspiracy tone, that's when he speaks on Karlissa often, right? It's always like some type of conspiracy or something's going on in the background. I mean, from plotting to get rid of BLUEFACE to taking him down as well, it doesn't seem like he trusts his mama. Let's just get that. So I don't know the exact relationship that they have now, but we've heard him speak out on his mama, call his mama out, and just really drag his mama. Okay. So I don't know. I want you guys to hear this. You guys let me know what y'all think. Okay. Now, let me play this first one. I think this is the first one that I have. Let's go ahead and listen to this one, you guys. Now, remember, I don't know exactly who's with her, but she's with a man. And I'm telling you, he clapping louder than her. He throwing out threats. He clapping. Okay? You guys go ahead and take a listen.
Getting off this goddamn case. Ain't no money here for me. Ain't no money here for me. And the defendant can't recuse a lawyer.
Wait a minute, y'all. You don't want to hear that one first. Hold on. That's not the right one. All right. Let me see if this is the right one, guys. And let me know that you guys can hear it.
Okay? Devil is a lie. And the truth don't gotta be on you, but the damn show gotta be in you. And you ain't got no truth in your body. And if you saying you doing the best you can was the most truth we heard in the whole world. But the thing about it is you didn't say I'm doing the best I can for Dre. You said that decorating your house and planning for your grandbaby's birthday party was more important, and getting in Krishan and Krishan Jesus's personal business was more important. Getting on this live and lying and having people shut down my Instagram page as if that was where I made my money at. Girl, you goofy. You ain't want to hear me, so you had them shut my page down, my goddamn live down, because my page is still up. My live is just down. But yet you got the motherfucker sitting over here on YouTube so you can hear me. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You got me kicked off a live on Instagram just so you could send them motherfuckers over here to watch me over here. Guess what? Every time y'all click this motherfucking link, I get paid, bitch. You goofy ass motherfuckers. This ain't IG, ho. I get paid every time you click the link. Send them over here. Send them over here. Run the tab up. Run the tab up, bitch. Run the tab up. Ching, ching. Aaron like to come in. 244 views. Ting, ting. Ting, ting. Go on and drop down now. It's okay. You can drop down now. I already got paid. Y'all motherfuckers is goofy. Y'all is goofy. Go on and drop down now. I already got paid. It's okay. Where
is it always a clout chase, y'all? Is there anybody that will do things for the right reasons anymore? Is it always about the dollar bill? That we have families that are literally taking it to the streets, these social media streets, and literally dragging each other. And you're wondering why I'm saying, she's doing it for the money? Because listen to what she's saying. I know people's actions say a lot, right? But sometimes the words they tell on themselves. Like if you let somebody talk long enough, they will expose themselves. They will reveal themselves. Now, it doesn't have to go that deep, but I want you guys to pay attention because she's letting you know. Although she's probably coming after somebody that's in the chat, going against her or something like that, she's probably responding to something that she's seen in her stream. But it says something about her motives and her intent. And remember how I told you how important intent is. Clicks and views and likes are the new dope. That's the new dope.
is Tyron? Tyron, where you at? Tyron. Oh, Tyron. Pink, call him. Tell me to get his ass in here. Yes, my 246 million views right now. I'm big lit, not the little one. The numbers jumped up to 256. Oh, yeah. Every time y'all click this motherfucking link, I'm getting paid. So I'm just grateful. I thank you. And shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my supporters. I surely appreciate you. I surely appreciate you.
That's the reason I've been moving different. Not because, this is that or that's this. It was really making the kids is definitely bringing smiles and joy to us that was unexpected. I mean, I honestly can say that me and John's dad, just even from back in the day or
All right, you guys, we're going to get into the next clip, all right? Because like I said, it gets rough. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit about what she was saying about getting paid. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, right? We all want that. We want to be paid for our content creation. It's just what her content is. Your own family, your own flesh and blood. Like, this is an auntie putting her nephew's business out in the streets and dragging her sister. Just like we can reverse it. Karlissa is a mama. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, y'all. Let's get to the next clip. Thank you guys for tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button. Here we go. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that she got her IG shut down. I should have put that in the title. So apparently Karlissa also got her sister's IG shut down. And that was fast. Because 1 minute she was live, and then, you know what I'm saying, she came back on and was saying that her IG was shut down. Now, not her whole page, but she cannot go live. So I don't know if it's for the next 7 days, period. I don't know if she's banned. I don't know. But what people have to understand is when you take it too far and you take it past your opinion and it gets into the zone of, of where you're throwing out threats and not empty threats, where you're throwing out things that you don't have proof of, you're accusing people and just like putting people out there like that. That's what gets your IG and all and your live and stuff shut down because you take it a little bit too far. Now I'm going to play this next one and you guys take a listen because I'm telling you that they was going in. Okay. And Karlissa always has to have the last word. But let's get into what her sister had to say because her sister was mad at her basically because of her failing to be there for Dre and her son, I guess her kids. All right. You guys go ahead and take a listen to this. Let me make sure it's the right one too. Hold on.
Probably dead. No, you. Shut up, Debo.
Right. I'm just trying to figure it out, baby. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Of course she's live. Of course she's live because I'm live. Now she's over there. Go and report her YouTube too. That wasn't good enough. Report everything. Somebody shut her up. Somebody shut her up. Bitch, you shut me up. I offered you the opportunity to bring your raggedy ass over here to this page. Please solve the mystery of Carl's missing necklace. What missing necklace? She got a missing necklace? Did she pawn it? Did she pawn it? Somebody please shut her up because I can't take the truth. I can't take it. It hurt too bad. I can't take the truth. It hurts too fucking bad. I can't take it. That's what she said. That's what she's saying. Every time she posts, she's like, please, I can't take the truth because it hurts too bad. And then you just posted that.
Wow.
I surely appreciate you. It's okay. Have insurance on it. And I could have been took it to the jeweler, but you're not doing your best for Dre. So whoever's watching, hurry up and tell her that I said the devil is a lie. And the truth don't gotta be on you, but the damn show gotta be in you. And you ain't got no truth in your body. And if you saying you doing the best you can was the most truth we heard in the whole world. But the thing about it is you didn't say I'm doing the best I can for Dre. You said that decorating your house and planning for your grandbaby's birthday party was more important. And getting in Krishan and Krishan Jesus's personal business was more important. Getting on this live and lying and having people shut down my Instagram page as if that was where I made my money at. Girl, you goofy. You ain't want to hear me, so you had them shut my page down, my goddamn live down, because my page is still up. My live is just down. But yet you got the motherfucker sitting over here on YouTube so you can hear me. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You got me kicked off a live on Instagram just so you could send them motherfuckers over here to watch me over here. Guess what? Every time y'all click this motherfucking link,
So you guys heard what Karlissa's sister had to say, and they don't like each other. They tearing each other up. Now, you know Karlissa has to have the last word, right? You know that Karlissa responded to this. Let me go ahead and play Karlissa's response, you guys, okay? Because she did respond to this. Now, I don't know what it is between these two, but it ain't looking too good. It's not looking too good, period. Now, Karlissa has said before that they have nothing to do with this part of the family. She don't know what they're talking about. They have no inside information as to what is going on. She goes on to say that she is taking care of Dre's lawyers and everything, and everything is gonna be under control. She kept on mentioning Calloway and Jaden and Papa Blue, and her father, saying that they are all working together to make sure that Dre is taken care of as far as his legal, as far as helping him, as far as visiting him and stuff like that. Because in the beginning of this, Karlissa's sister, Carletta, says that someone named Claudia went to Dre's whatever Dre had, where Karlissa was supposed to go. She sent somebody else in her place. All right. Let me let you guys hear it, because as a matter of fact, I did a video. So let me play this quick clip, and you guys can, at least I'll catch you guys up to speed before I let you hear Karlissa's response. Okay. There's so many layers to this, y'all. I don't know what to do. There's so many layers to this, but you know, Dorsey's and Malone's and move over. The Hatfields and the McCoys, we ain't even worried about y'all. Y'all move over, okay? Because there's a new family feud in town, and we got front row seats. This is the Hatfields and the McCoys. This ain't no circus, all right? And we 2 corners away from a sane asylum, all right? If not one more family come before us with their generational curses, we trying to deal with our own and make the news. Okay? What's T? What part of the game is this? Now, let me go ahead and show y'all this clip before y'all hear exactly how Karlissa responded. And I'm not even going to say clap back. Okay? I'm going to let you decide. Now, listen to this, and I'll be right back, y'all. Here y'all go. And you're welcome. His aunt BLUEFACE and his brother Dre are behind bars. And you know how I know? Well, his auntie hopped on IG and started spilling the tea. And Karlissa got her IG shut down. So she came right on over here to the YouTube streets and let us know the fly-ish that goes on when the camera cuts. Y'all take a listen.
So she said yesterday that Faith went to court. She said that today. She said Faith went to court on her behalf,
she ain't go to court.
and to see Dre.
Right.
So my question is,
Why she ain't go?
why you didn't go?
Why y'all didn't go?
Why didn't Karlissa go? Why didn't Karlissa go about her son?
Because Karlissa don't give a damn about Dre. Like,
Okay,
let's keep it 100. Like, let's
that's
keep it 100. Like fucking Dre isn't BLUEFACE. Dre isn't the breadwinner. Dre don't have a legacy in a state, a bank account to leave Karlissa if he expire.
Now, Karlissa always has the last word, and she said, them pages lying on here are coming down, and you will not eat off someone who cannot defend themselves while you lie on them. Not to mention, he already has his own money in his account, and he asked you and your son to stay out his business. I always say the family that prays together, well, prays on each other. Y'all stay tapped in and follow for more. Now, you guys heard what she said. Do you guys believe that she caters to her or is only worried about BLUEFACE because of the money and what she can potentially get from him? And that's why she ain't really worried about Dre, because Dre is not the breadwinner, is not the one that has touched fame, right? I don't know. Basically, she's saying she sees Dre as a disappointment and just wants BLUEFACE because and paying attention to BLUEFACE and catering to BLUEFACE. Or do you believe what y'all believe? Because it seems like Karlissa has taken care of everything. And we shall see, because remember at one time, she was blocked from calling Dre's lawyer. Now, I don't know the reason why, but I remember that she was blocked from calling Dre's lawyer. Now they're saying that Dre don't got no lawyer. But let's hear what Karlissa has to say, okay, you guys? Let's hear what Karlissa has to say. Let me go ahead and bring this up. And I'm going to bring up her response to you guys. You guys let me know. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. The Hatfields and the McCoys. Okay. We got the Malones and the Dorseys. We got the Hatfields and now the McCoys, y'all. Now the McCoys. All right. And they're dueling it out on live. And I don't think this is going to end anytime soon because, like I said, I just found out that Karlissa's sister even had a YouTube. All right. She was talking big. She was talking big-ish over there. Okay. Like she was going to be sticking around a while and that Karlissa was going to be the topic. I could do without it, but if it's tea, we going to see. Right? All right. So hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and bring up what Karlissa's response was. Karlissa, let's see. Is this it? Okay. Now, this is her going off on her sister, y'all. Shout out to Gossip with Ruby K. We're going to use a clip from her. And if you guys want to see this in its entirety, please make your way over to her channel. She has awesome videos. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this clip. And this is what Karlissa had to say. It's getting messy, you guys. I don't know. I think it's going to go a little bit deeper than this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep our head on the swivel when it comes to this. But let's wait, let me make sure you guys can see. Okay, let's get into this, y'all.
Please just know that them family members, we don't know them. We don't have anything to do with them. They are not informed on anything that's going on with my children. Andre has a new lawyer. I've been in Bakersfield all day working on his case. My dad is working on his case. When people start doing wicked shit like that, woe to them. Woe to them. That's all I'm going to say. I don't wish no ill or no will, no bad intent on nobody, but don't get on here on this internet lying like you're concerned about my son, because you're not. You're not concerned about my son. You haven't reached out to my father to ask him why we don't have that same lawyer anymore, why Dre asked for a new lawyer, why we took care of that, why that's being handled. Dre was not happy with that lawyer. He got a new lawyer. Please stop getting in my kid's business. I'm going to have a lawyer send you some information for giving misinformation and using my name for clout. If you want to use my name for clout, that's fine. But don't use it to lie. Don't use it to lie. When I've been out here handling business for my son, and you haven't even asked family members how he's doing, you haven't pulled up to no court dates, none whatsoever. Please don't play with my son. Please don't do it. Focus on your own kids. Try to go viral with your own kids. Try to be in your kids' business. I don't want nothing to do with you. They don't want nothing to do with you. And Dre don't want his business on the internet. He canceled his attorney. He wanted a new one. He got a new one today. Please stop spreading rumors and lies. Now, if you want to help him or you want to send him something, just let my dad know. Just let my dad know. But getting on here using his paperwork for content, what kind of creepy sister auntie are you? Like, you got to be a creep.
Okay, what y'all thinking so far? Because she said that she handled the business. She been in Bakersfield all day because I think he's in Kern County. So she said she was handling the business all day. He got a new lawyer. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Karlissa is messy and miscellaneous. Okay, I get that, but I'm more inclined to believe Karlissa. I mean, if I had to choose the lesser, you know. And I do feel what she's saying about her sister speaking out on her children. Everybody got their own issues. If you have your own kids and your own issues, why you don't talk about that first and try to go viral off that? You know what I'm saying? So there's a method to people's madness. It's not just simply like you want to get on a platform and see justice. It's not like you want to just see the right thing being done. And that's the reason why you're doing this. People expose their intent. And I tell you guys, in this world in 2025, you have to narrow your focus. You can't be bamboozled and fooled by the wider picture because you're going to get fooled every time. You need to zero in on people's intent. And that will show through their actions, their body language, what come out their mouth. It's a combination. It's called reading somebody. And that's what I go beyond the surface of who's right, who's wrong, who's prettier, who's more popular. I go past that surface. And to me, listening to both sides of this, somebody just rattling off at the mouth and running with a narrative, because a lot of people on the internet these days run with innuendos, run with rumors, run with narratives, run with somebody's opinion or the way that they see a situation. And just because it's made up in a cute package and it seems believable, most people don't vet what they run with, right? It's like a virtual game of telephone. You guys know how that works. One person says one thing, and by the time it's been whispered in 8 people's ears, it has turned into a felony when it was a joke. This is how humans work. And it's even on a grander scale when you look at at being online. And it spreads quickly. It spreads like wildfire. And it's just so crazy, you know? But we really don't know, no. But if we were to give an opinion, I would have to say that somebody just running their mouth with rhetoric and don't really know the facts and just found an outlet on Mad Day to release what's already been pent up in them. And they've decided to create a platform for that. You will never ever last if your energy and your channel or whatever you create is fueled by hate, by spite, by getting back, by envy. You won't be able to keep that up. I promise you. And then that means the people that join you, that you grow this supporter base, they only are with you because you guys share the hate and animosity and disdain for that same person. It's not a genuine bond. And those type of people fall off like flies, like dead effing flies. So just a word to the wise, you know what I'm saying? Start with the real, right? You don't want people to be attracted to you or follow you or support you. And this is the thing, this is the new thing. Support you just because you got to share a hate or a disdain or a dislike. And this is what I'm seeing here, you guys. Okay. I like to really look at the bigger picture and really get our minds to going. That's why I like free thinkers. I like critical thinkers. Now, this ain't, it ain't even got to be that deep, I guess. Right. But I'm just saying, y'all, I'm inclined to believe, or is she lying? Is somebody going to call her out and be like, no, girl, you was not in Bakersfield. No, her daddy, who going to speak out? Because I'm waiting on it. Because that's the only reason why how I'm not going to believe her. Because Papa Blue can't hold water. So if he don't come on with the next 24 hours, I know Karlissa telling the truth, which I already believe she's telling the truth. Okay? Let's keep going, y'all.
Because he wanted that girl to stay home with her baby, you got on here and you said that he was a narcissist because he wanted her to be home to take care of her baby. Please stay out my son's business so they don't look for your son. I'm asking you nicely because you know Blue and Dre don't play. Please stay out my son's business before he be looking for your son. Okay? He didn't like the lawyer. The lawyer didn't like him. It didn't work out. That's what it is. For me to have to get on here and share his business because you want some content is insane. That is insane. He down. He dealing with life. This ain't the content you need. But anyway, I wanted to hop on here and let them that's helping him, that's praying for him. He wasn't happy with his lawyer. He got a new one. That's it, and that's all. He shouldn't have to share any of this that he's going through. And it's really sad that somebody from his family, not even the blogs, is fucking with Dre. Not even the blogs. The blogs watched him with his mental issues. Like, why? Not even the blogs is playing with Dre. All you got to do is pray for him. If you want to send some money or do something, you can do that through my dad. You don't have to do this. Okay? I paid for it. My dad's taking care of it. That's what it is. Okay? God bless you and your kids, and I hope that I hope that they can do something that's worth you getting on the internet and talking about one day. I know you don't live at your house anymore, but I'm gonna make sure you get some paperwork to leave my kid's name out your mouth. Because you're not trying to help them. You and Maine didn't send none of that money nowhere. That GoFundMe money have not been sent to his lawyer. Now you know he didn't send any of that money to the lawyer. So what did you guys do with the GoFundMe money for Dre that y'all collected? Did you send him any of that money? He said he didn't receive any money from you or your son. So anyway, thanks for the prayers. Mental health is real, and all we can do is just keep working on it, keep praying for it. That's it.
Okay, so you guys heard what Karlissa had to say, y'all. You guys heard what she says. Now, I do have to admit that Karlissa does cover for her son, even when they're in the wrong. And what I also have to say is because he did do something wrong. Now, I'm not saying he's done what they said he did, but you did something wrong. Okay? Those charges didn't just come out the air. They weren't just conjured up. No, a few tears. And no, there was evidence that led for this to be true. Allegedly, I'm saying that. But this is what he was charged with. So it can't be allegedly because this is what he was charged with. But the mama is not in the bedroom. You can stand up for your kids all day and all night, but at the end of the day, these are grown ass men that have gone on to create families on their own, and the mama ain't in the bedroom. That's one place you're not. You can be as close as you want to. I know you're not sitting up hobnobbing with your sons and they telling you everything. Like, they're not telling you what goes on in the bedroom. And in a domestic violence situation, they definitely not telling you that they whooping on somebody. Right? I mean, a DV situation can happen to the best of us. So how do we know he's not an abuser? How do we know that he wasn't involved in DV? Because this is exactly what these charges are telling us. Right? But I feel that her sister, Karlissa for that matter, shouldn't be in these streets telling their family business like that. Like, you're literally an auntie putting your nephew's business out here just to get back at your sister. And that's what I see. But quiet as it's kept, okay? Karlissa do be low key, out here, you know what I'm saying? Jabbing. She be throwing low key jabs. I be seeing it. But the sister to me, low key kicked up dust, just like a clout monster. Just like a clout monster. Okay. I don't know what y'all think. Now, to see this in full, make sure you go over to Ruby K. Okay, she said a lot more, you guys. I just wanted to show you guys a quick clip. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Now, as far as her also mentioning, she also mentions that they had a GoFundMe and ain't nobody seen the money. So is it true? Was there a GoFundMe set up? And if there's a GoFundMe set up, Dre saying he didn't get no money. Karlissa ain't seen no money. So obviously somebody on the other side said that there was a GoFundMe set up. Ain't nobody see no money. We don't know what happened. So we gonna need some answers. Miss Karlissa's sister. Did you set up a GoFundMe? If so, where's the money? Show me the money. All right? Show me the money. Because according to Karlissa, y'all had a GoFundMe and ain't nobody seen the money. Now, if there was ever a time where he needed the money is now. Okay? It's now. Now, before Karlissa ended with her prayers and sending out the prayers, she did say that she was going to be sending out paperwork to her sister, girl, basically to get your shit shut down. Right? Because not only, okay, I can understand, which, like I said, some low key jabs, kicking up dust. I really get the clout monster vibes from this. And I'm telling you, everybody has a price. And sometimes it's just a click and a view and a like. A click and a view and a like. This is what we've come to, people, where people will throw their own family members under the bus for a click, a view, and a like. All right? You were throwing out threats like you were passing out candy. Now, I can honestly say that it wasn't specifically you, but you're going to have to back up everything that you were saying or accusing Karlissa of. But the person that was with you, whoever that is, was throwing out blatant and vagrant threats to Karlissa. I mean, the vulgarness, the things that were coming out of his mouth. I was scared. And all Karlissa has to do is have that recorded. And I'm pretty sure enough of us content creators did record it. That's all she needs to get your channel shut down, sweetie. You took it too far. You guys always take it too far. When you start throwing in threats and then, along with innuendos and untruths. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna play you just a small clip because I don't even have like her live was a while, okay? And we only have like 3 clips out of her whole live. So you guys are in for a treat when you do go over there to her page and listen to it in its entirety. But I am going to play you guys a small clip just so I can bring my point home as to how Karlissa is going to go about it. And she knows how to go about shutting shit down. Okay? She knows how to go. This little family clique, along with the Porters and the Malones and the Dorseys, they be knowing how to get your shit shut down. If y'all don't remember how Smiley used to tell us, oh yeah, we can get your shit shut down. We got this. Y'all don't remember how Smiley was talking? You don't remember Tia Kemp's IGB taken down in the middle of the night? Yeah. The power is not necessarily in the person that says that they're going to get it taken down and report it. The power is in the words that are coming out of your mouth at the time you go live. And a lot of y'all like to rant. So your threats go for minutes. And when they take portions of your live and listen to it, and they listen to you rant for 2-3 minutes on how you get ready to come after this person, tear this person down, F this person up, I'm coming after you, I got gang, I know crit, I'm gang. That's what gets your channel shut down, y'all. Nobody is in cahoots with Krishan. Now, she may have an insider on how to, get it done more. Come on, y'all. YouTube is not in cahoots with Karlissa. You think they're in cahoots with Karlissa and Krishan? Like, bro, come on now. And I'm not saying there's a certain way that you have to report a certain wording, because that goes across the board, right? For a lot of things you do, you be like, no, girl, well, if you write this, you'll get disability in a flash. You feel me? So let me go ahead and let you hear this last clip, you guys. You guys let me know, okay? Would you want somebody talking to you like this? Would you take this as a threat or not? Would you be laughy, okay? Or screen recording some shit? Hold on, y'all. Let me bring it up.
Lawyer can only recuse himself.
Yep.
And he can only fire his ass.
Yeah, he could fire him, but
yeah, he can fire him, but he can't stand in a courtroom and say, I don't want this lawyer. The judge is going to say, all right, well, you still got that lawyer until you show us you got another paid lawyer or you accepted a public defender.
That's exactly what I said. And he cannot accept a public defender until that lawyer has been taken off the case. But
right, but it's not him. It's not the defendant can never accept a public defender. The court, the judge have to accept the public defender. You understand what I'm saying? So I got hire a lawyer, but if the court say, nah, we ain't fucking with that lawyer or he's shady, then you don't got that lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's not in a court transcripts, if it's not a new lawyer on court in the transcript saying, I now represent so-and-so, then he don't have a lawyer.
So she said yesterday that Faith went to court effective the 22nd, allegedly.
What I
How
believe,
did that affect his case?
It affected his case because wasn't nobody paying the goddamn lawyer. If I was the lawyer, I would have recused myself too. I'm getting off this goddamn case. Ain't no money here for me. Ain't no money here for me. And the defendant can't recuse a lawyer. A lawyer can only recuse himself.
Everybody's a professional at law.
Yep.
And he can only fire
yeah, he could fire him, but
yeah, he can fire him, but he can't stand in a courtroom and say, I don't want this lawyer. The judge is going to say, all right, well, you still got that lawyer until you show us you got another paid lawyer or you accepted a public defender.
That's exactly what I said. And he cannot accept a public defender until that lawyer has been taken off the case.
Well, isn't that what Karlissa just said? That she got him a new lawyer, right?
But
right, but it's not him. It's not the defendant can never accept a public defender. The court, the judge have to accept the public defender. You see what I'm saying? So I got hire a lawyer, but if the judge, if the court say, nah, we ain't fucking with that lawyer or he's shady, then you don't got that lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's not in a court transcripts, if it's not a new lawyer on court in the transcript saying, I now represent so-and-so, then he don't have a lawyer.
So she said yesterday that Faith went to court. She said that today. She said Faith went to court on her behalf
she ain't go to court.
And to see Dre.
Right.
So my question is,
why she ain't go?
Why you didn't go?
Why y'all didn't go?
Why didn't Karlissa go? Why didn't Karlissa go about her?
Why you didn't go? You as auntie, you part of his family. You ain't gotta just be his mama. Girl, you asking why he didn't go, but you feel that you can stand on your soapbox and speak on her children, but you didn't go. So what's your excuse for that? Oh, well, that ain't my child. Then why is you sitting up here on this podium speaking on somebody else's child? Who's not even a child? You done put this grown man business in the street. You should have let Karlissa put it out like normal. Or it eventually would have been out because there's people here who know how to get to the truth. There's people here that know how to use pacers. There's people here that know how to go to court websites. There's people here that know how to pull up people's records. Okay? You should have let it come out organically, but no, you chose to get on your podium so you can get up here on the YouTubes and speak on your sister's children, but you couldn't go see your sister's children and represent and support. See, this is what I be talking about, y'all. These are people that's talking out the side of their neck. They are not about that action. Because if you were, you would have swallowed your pride and known that your nephew is in a vulnerable position that he put himself in. Okay. We rally around and love our loved ones that fuck up and is behind bars all the time, every day. Black people are known for it. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Your damn uncle could be a mass murderer. And the family was still going to send him whatever that's called, commissary, still going to write him letters, still going to accept his phone calls. Okay, Lil Pookie done off 5 people to get on the set. Now y'all still send him a package. He's still good on the ramen noodles. So why you didn't go? Why you didn't go? Because at least Karlissa had Claudia go for her. But you still got a problem with that. Why? So much so that you felt that you needed to bring your rabbit ass on these YouTube streets and speak against Karlissa. that says more about you than what's coming out your mouth. Because the only thing that would drive you to do that and go past and not even like read the room or look past I guess common sense. I can't really grasp the word. And decide to actually make a platform and come out here and spread this rhetoric and this garbage and this back and forth that's been going on before we even knew y'all. And that's sad that you guys couldn't have handled that behind closed doors. Now, I can't tell you how to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you where to go, what to do. All I'm saying is this was not the platform to come and expose a grown man. I understand that it's Karlissa's child, okay, that came out her butt, as she would say. But at the same time, you just put your nephew, who is a grown man, who is going through a lot. All right. And you guys know that they said that he had mental health problems too as well. Now, I'm not saying he didn't put himself in this predicament, but what we're talking about is his own family is out here looking a stone cold fool, going back and forth. Meanwhile, you got content creators digging deeper and deeper and deeper into your mess. Now, like I said, Dre has not spoken too kindly about Karlissa at times, right? And I speak of it more of a love-hate relationship. And a lot of times when he talks with conspiracy theories, you know, people plotting to get rid of BLUEFACE, plotting to get rid of him. Let me show you guys a video right quick so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on. Oh, wait, I got one more video to show y'all. Hold on, you guys. Because I brought up one more video. So you guys can hear this. Wait a minute, let me see if this is the right one. Is this the same one? Did I play them all for you? Just let me make sure I played them all for you.
She found it the same day. I don't know, it's tripping. See what's wrong with it.
I'm probably dead. No, you. Shut up, Debo.
Right. I'm just trying to figure it out, baby. I'm trying to figure it out. Of course she's live. Of course she's live because I'm live. Now she's over there. Go and report her YouTube too. That wasn't good enough. Report everything. Somebody shut her up. Somebody shut her up. Bitch, you shut me up. I offered you the opportunity to bring your raggedy ass over here to this page. Please solve the mystery of Carl's missing.
Okay, you guys, I played all of that. Let me take these down. And I wanted to just go ahead and show you. Let me make sure. I just want to go ahead and show you guys because, like I said, and Karlissa has spoken on Dre's mental health as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, he said things like she was plotting to get rid of BLUEFACE and take him down. And overall, he doesn't seem to trust Karlissa and has like a suspicious spirit against his whole family. And that's what I always say. Okay, a family that prays together or prays on each other. It prays on each other, right? Let me go ahead, you guys, and pull this up for you. Hold on. And like I said, you have to go over to her page to hear the threats because he is just talking so belligerent, y'all, that I couldn't play it over here. It was too explicit, okay? But you guys, he was definitely threatening Karlissa. And if she screenshot that, girl, your page gone. Or well on its way. Because he was just, and you could tell she was kind of being quiet, kind of trying to want to stop him, but she didn't stop him. She was just like, nah, you know, like, don't say that. Like, no, I'm not going to agree. Girl, the things he was saying, ooh, you got to know how to play these YouTube streets. You got to know how to play, y'all. All right, so let me pull up this video for you guys right quick. And you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation, of what you guys have heard so far. Let me go ahead and take a sip, y'all. I am sipping on some tea. Hold on. You guys make sure that you smash that like button, share out this live. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, you guys. If you want to become a member, go ahead and grab your membership. All right. Thank you so much. There's 2 tiers. If you want to start off with the All Stars, you can get that for $1.99, or VIP is just a few dollars more. Represent Blonay got to you guys. All right. Now, what was I about to play, y'all? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. All right, let me show you guys this. And remember, he just went to jail March of this year, March 7th of this year. And it was baby mama drama. Okay, DB. Something happened with the child. Okay. He has a baby girl with his baby mama. They've been toxic before. Okay, so we've seen this. We know there's a history of DB. Okay, and we know that he ain't wrapped too tight. He ain't wrapped too tight. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, because Karlissa has shared with us, you know, his struggle with mental illness, or mental illness. Okay. Let me go ahead and play this for you. Go ahead and listen to what Karlissa had to say. Now, you remember, I always try to take you back to the hood like K-Swiss. All right. So we are going back a little bit, and I want you guys to listen to this clip of Karlissa.
Truly sorry. Truly sorry. Because I have done everything I can for him. I have done everything I can for him. Truly sorry. Truly sorry. Because I have done everything I can.
Another matter pending, but this hasn't been done on my behalf.
Truly sorry. Because I have done everything I can for him. I have done everything I can for him since before he went to jail. And some of you mothers have this going on. I was not privy to mental health. It might look like we doing some mental circus shit, but me and Blue is really just trying to create generational wealth for this family, because that's been a long time promised in our family, because we had enough money to get Andre a lawyer, but not enough money to get him a lawyer that would have set him free, because he did not deserve to be locked up in no cage for 13 years for standing next to 2 men who decided to start pulling out guns and shoot at each other. So
It's all right.
We did the best we could, Dre. We honestly did. We gave up every dollar we had for you. We gave up every dollar, and no, you probably didn't deserve that. And I know you needed to sit down, but I know you didn't need to sit down that long, and it probably just disturbed your mental capacity. And all we can do right now is ask for you to just try to get help and forgive the system and forgive yourself. Because there ain't nothing we can do about it at this time. The only thing we can do is try to get financial gain so that it don't happen to your nieces or your nephews. I'm truly sorry. Because I have done everything I can for him. I have done everything I can for him since before he went to jail. And some of you mothers have this going.
So you guys heard what Karlissa had to say. This has been a while ago, you guys. Let me see. This was last year. This was literally March of last year when he went to jail. Okay. Some people said they didn't see any tears, and the Academy Award goes to, I don't know. But this is her speaking on mental health of her son. Okay. And it's not the first time that she spoke out. Like I said, let me show you an example of how Dre was on live one time and how he was speaking about, I don't know if I would say hearing voices or like he was saying that he heard his mom like plotting, to take him out, to take BLUEFACE out. And I'm like, is this some type of Illuminati shit? Like, what are y'all talking about? Now, when you hear this video, you're probably going to say the same thing. So let me go ahead and play this for you guys right quick. Hold on. Yeah, you guys, this was March of this was March of last year. This was March of last year, not this year. I thought it was March of this year, but it was around March 21st of this year, okay? Let me go ahead and play this for you guys because I wanted you guys to go ahead and listen to, and I'm not saying that he never spoke up for his mom, because there were instances where she would be live and he would be defending her, standing behind her. Remember, he was kind of known for that, right? But then I guess he flipped the script, and sometimes he is not feeling his own mama. I don't know if that has anything to do with mental health or anything like that. You guys be the judge of that, but I at least wanted to bring you guys this tea. All right, go ahead and take a listen on him speaking on Karlissa. This is just one of the many videos, y'all. All right.
Dre is currently going off on his mom at Karlissa part 3.
You can't tell that she lying or who telling the truth, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta use your intuition.
BLUEFACE's brother Dre is currently going off on his mom at Karlissa part 3.
You can't tell that she lying or who telling the truth, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta use your intuition because she greatly, like, she's a very bad person, bro. Her son just is gang members, and her daughter's dating one. Come on, man. Look at your track record. And then she had called one of my aunties like, I was a good mother, huh? Meanwhile, her son in jail. Right as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's no accountability. You treat your kids like shit. You treat your daddy like shit. You treat your mama like shit. You jumped your own mama. Who jumped their mama? Because they lit a cigarette in the car. Who jumped their mama and lied about the shit, bro? My grandma had to tell you with all the hurt in the world in her eyes that her daughter and her granddaughter jumped her. Come on, man. Then you try to play Christian. You're not a Christian. You don't even go to church. I go to church more than you. I go to church more than you, bro. Miss me with the bullshit, man. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna talk about it today because my feelings is like extra uber hurt that my own mother like tried to steal my clothing brand. I've been working on this clothing brand since I was in prison, trying to figure out how to provide for myself since prison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take your thing and I'm gonna do this. She got sketches made. She's showing me the sketches, talking. I'm like, you just been working on my shit? After you've been, I told her I ain't want nothing for the show. You can have the show because I know you're not gonna pay me anyway, so I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna use the show to build my own little clout up, spread my brand, get my shit out there. Cool. Then she stole my shit. You're not cool with just taking all the Patreon money, which is almost at $10,000 a fucking month. Bro, you ain't paid me or your daughter or your stepdaughter. And the whole show is us. Come on, man. My heart is broken today on everything I love. Like I lost my mom today, you know? Because I can't never come back from this. Because I should have been done with her when she threatened my daughter. Me and her arguing, having a whole different conversation. They got nothing to do with no babies. My daughter is not even there. I'm telling her about the damn dog, and she trying to say, you're just angry in the morning. I know I'm angry because you coming down here yelling at me about these damn dogs. You yell at everybody. You beat up all your friends. She said, yeah, and it could be your daughter too. Your grandchild. This is the banshee that, you know what I'm saying, that I was raised by. This is what I had to deal with. This is what I had to overcome. This is the person I had to still find a way to be a cool, decent person in spite of. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I might have looked her that day. Like for real. Like I just, my brain couldn't really fully process what's going on. She saw it, build it in me, and she took off running and ran upstairs. Bro, I just sat there for a minute like, did this really just threaten my daughter? Her granddaughter? And it could be your daughter too. How would you take that? If we argue and I said you get into it with everybody and say, yeah, it could be your daughter too. How would you, like, what? Bitch, what? I low-key might, I don't know what I was gonna do that day, bro, but I lost my shit that day. And I chased her upstairs and her husband dope fiend me, bro. And then she jumped on my back and then tried to lie and tell the story a whole different way. I don't know, man. I really think she do need Jesus. She make me not want to believe in God. Because I'm like, as much as you quote the Bible, there is no good in your heart at all. That little shit that happened them years ago with my brother that ruined his career, that ruined everything that he built, that was her. That was her selfish pride because she couldn't be the star, bro. It had nothing to do with my sister. It had nothing to do with shit, bro. She told me I had to put him in his place. My brother lost millions of dollars because you had an attitude. Changed his whole life. He worked hard to build everything that he built by himself. My mom didn't touch none of that shit. My mom gave up on him before he even started rapping. So my brother left school and went back to California. My mom was done with him. And then showed back up again when she seen him on BET trying to ask for something. And then when he was giving her little bits, giving her 10 bands here, 5 bands there. She like, no, I need a car. I need a whole fucking house. I need this and that and some more shit. He left me in a car. My brother almost died sleeping in the car. And this motherfucker was asleep in a house, a big ass house. Still got a big ass house, bro. But then want to show up and ask for something. Miss me, bro. You know, I pray for her. I really do. I really lost my mom today, bro. Like I did, because I can't come back from that. I forgave her after threatening my daughter, which I didn't want to. I would never leave her around my
And y'all, that's just one of the many videos of him exposing Karlissa. And it seems to be from childhood, okay? He seems to be talking about ever since childhood. He said, this is what I've had to deal with all my life. Now, he not only said that she beat up her own mama for smoking in the car, but that she threatened to beat up his child. Now, I don't know how far-fetched that is. You know how people can misconstrue things, but that's his truth. And that's what he's saying. And who knows what came out of Karlissa's mouth, okay? But you got dope fiend. You got dope fiend by Karlissa's husband. You see what I'm talking about? This toxic family that be going on? Just chaotic. You got dope fiend by your mama's husband, by your stepfather. He said he almost died sleeping in a car. Where was y'all? Where you almost died? That's crazy, y'all. We might be dealing with a pool of narcs. Now I know there was threats, domestic violence, And he said she beat up all her friends. I don't know. That's just crazy to me. But to me, there seems to be a pattern. Okay, there seems to be a pattern, and they beating up on each other is crazy. Now, if you guys notice, these people are speaking out of emotion. I tell y'all, they always choose Mad Day to come out and show what they working with. Mad Day is the worst day to come out, y'all. That's Mad Day is when you need to take the day off. Mad Day is when you need to log out, turn the TV off. Okay? Because they not only expose each other, they drag each other, they confess, reveal, and annihilate each other's reputation, characters. It's character assassination every time they come on live, and you're doing it to your own family. That's insanity to me. I can't put it any other way than character assassination. That's what they are doing to each other. I don't know what y'all think, if this is how your family runs, but why are people exposing the worst of their family? Why are people dragging the bones that we would never know out of their own closets and leaving it on the porches of social media for us, people like me, to pick up and bring to the masses? Why folk come? I want you guys to watch one more clip, because this is what I'm talking about when Dre, which I feel he's touching on some type of mental illness. I guess it's been documented. He might have been going through his whole life, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people that suffer from mental illness, and I'm glad that they're aware of it, and some have gotten help. But I think a lot of what he says stems from that. Now, when you add on substances, which I don't know, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, most of the time, substances, alcohol, mental health go hand in hand in one way, shape, or form. Plus, you have to add on the stresses of life and just having to get through life, right? The normalcy of what you have to go through to maintain bills, maintain a family, and it seems to all have blown up in Dre's face. And he's currently sitting behind bars. Both of Karlissa's sons are incarcerated. Both of them are in jail right now. And I think that's wearing on Karlissa, because that's a lot of stress. Okay. I want to show you guys one more video before I let you guys go. And in this video, Dre is going to be speaking of Karlissa, but listen to the conspiracy-like-ish tone that he has. Okay. This is where I think kind of delusion comes in. Maybe voices, maybe, I don't know. Okay. Because there's different degrees, then there's different types of mental illness, mental disorders. So we're not going to get into that because we're not doctors. But if you're suffering from mental illness, some of the things that may be interfering is something like that, right? You guys be the judge of it. Let me play it first. Okay. Let me cue it up for you guys. Let me see. All right, you guys. Now, this is BLUEFACE brother Dre speaks out about his mom and his sisters and others' involvement in getting rid of BLUEFACE. You guys take a listen to this, okay? And I'll be right back with my commentary.
Brothers, they've been planning for like the last 8 months, bro. Like I said, September 23rd was when they did the first thing against me. They've got everybody involved. This is a big thing where they've got a few different people involved. My mom, I think, was whoever got my mom or my sister got contracted to do it first, and I think that from there it spread out. You know, I think they started getting people to be involved from my mom and my sister. I think the deal was to help get rid of my brother so that my sister would try to. Brothers, they've been planning for like the last 8 months, bro. Like I said, September 23rd was when they did the first thing against me. They've got everybody involved. This is a big thing where they've got a few different people involved. My mom, I think, was whoever my mom or my sister got contracted to do it first. And I think that from there it spread out. You know, I think they started getting people to be involved from my mom and my sister. I think the deal was to help get rid of my brother so that my sister would try to get put on. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's really, really horrible. It's really, really a horrible, tragic thing. But my mom definitely involved in this. I heard her on the phone getting calls from the inside. How everybody who's acting in unison, cooperating the same story right now is involved. And they're trying to throw it off on other people, bro. My brother has no real enemies. A lot of that entertainment stuff is fake. The only people who will try to harm him right now are the people who have benefited.
So you guys heard that. Let me know what you guys think. Hold on, you guys. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Like I said, at the end of the day, y'all, this is what's going down between the family. And like I said, Karlissa and her sister were dragging each other, revealing each other, exposing each other, basically annihilating each other. And it's sad to see a family implode. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just crazy. It just really is crazy. Now, members of this family, have they sold out? What the F is going on, y'all? What the F is going on? You feel me? Have they sold out to the industry? Or is this just another ball of confusion? Because if blood is thicker than water, then I want ketchup. I want ketchup because I don't want to be a part of any of this. If blood is thicker than water, then I want ketchup. Because when they say keep your enemies close, is this what they mean? Because if the family is this toxic, this sinister, behind closed doors, and betray each other like this, who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? I don't know. I'm thinking that the Malones and the Dorseys have competition. When it comes to this generational toxicity, it goes down, but not in the DMs. It goes down, but not in the DMs. What we are seeing right now should be going down in the DMs. It goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM. This should be going down in the DMs and not on a public forum for all to see. When will these people learn decorum? When will they learn etiquette? Does everybody need to go to charm school and silent camp? Because I think that's what you guys need. Charm school and silent camp. Okay? Some of y'all need to go to charm school and silent camp. And by that, I mean, shut the F up camp. Okay? STFU camp for everybody. Everybody needs to sign up. You guys can tell you as a content creator, yes, this is tea and we love it. But I could easily be talking about something else on these social media streets. I don't know, you guys. That's all I got for you. You guys let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think the members of this family have sold out to the industry? Do you think they are plotting and planning to take each other out? Like, these are some far-fetched videos that we have seen, y'all. Just as recently as Karlissa and her sister, which just happened yesterday. It's crazy, y'all. Now, you guys let me know, all right? And listen, just let me say this, all right? Listen to everything because the devil is in the details, all right? And believe that one of these characters or some of these characters or all of these characters are clout monsters. And anyone who wears coochie cutters to a red carpet, let's go. All right? Like I said, everybody has a price. You guys let me know what you think, and I will be back with another video. All right? Let me take this down. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in. Make sure you push that like button, share out this live, and if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. I will see you on the next video, and have a good day, you guys. Bye. Until next time, America. And Karlissa got her IG shut down. So she came right on over here to the YouTube streets and let us know the fly-ish that goes on when the camera cuts. Y'all take a listen. And his brother Dre are behind bars. And you know how I know? Well, his auntie hopped on IG and start spilling the tea. And Karlissa got her IG shut down. So she came right on over here to the YouTube streets and let us know the fly-ish that goes on when the camera cuts. Y'all take a listen.
So she said yesterday that Faith went to court. She said that today. She said Faith went to court on her behalf
Why she ain't go to court?
and to see Dre.
Right.
So my question is,
Why she ain't go?
why you didn't go?
Why y'all didn't go?
Why didn't Karlissa go? Why didn't Karlissa go about her son?
Because Karlissa don't give a damn about Dre. Like,
Okay,
let's keep it
why?
100. Like,
That
let's
is
keep it
why.
100. Like fucking Dre isn't BLUEFACE. Dre isn't the breadwinner. Dre don't have a legacy in a state, a bank account to leave Karlissa if he expires.
Now, Karlissa always has the last word, and she said, them pages lying on here are coming down, and you will not eat off someone who cannot defend themselves while you lie on them. Not to mention, he already has his own money in his account, and he asked you and your son to stay out his business. I always say the family that prays together, well, prays on each other. Y'all stay tapped in and follow for more.